That's not a lie.
That is a lie.
That's not a lie.
Listen.
What?
There's not a lot of good men who want y'all. There's a lot of good men out there like where the good man at? Like they hiding under a rock or in a cave. They everywhere. They at the gas station. They at Costco. They at the bank. They walking right past you and you don't show up on their radar because of the way you are. They're going to walk right by you. Your pretty face ain't going to go too far because everybody's pretty. That's a prerequisite. So if that's all you got to offer, we're not looking at you. There's plenty of good men. They just don't want your ass. I ain't never heard no woman say, I know I ain't shit. She'll say, this man ain't shit. He ain't shit. He was bad. He was bad. But for the most part, every woman think they're a good woman.
For being
what makes you a good woman? Who's auditing that you're a good woman? You are auditing yourself. Why don't you ask your exes what they think? Because all your relationships diminished and ended in turmoil. That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
All right. From that clip, there's, a lot of people put a couple of comments on there, and I'm just going to read a few comments on it, and we're going to chop it up. One comment says, he's right. Y'all going to call me a pick-me, but it's true. The stuff that most women think makes them a good partner be basic stuff. There's 1,000 women out here who are pretty and that can't cook, that don't make you special. And then another comment says, he says, he ain't lying. We not about to sit here and act like our relationship issues are always the fault of a man. Let me see. Here's another comment. This is from a guy. He said, pay attention. The good women are agreeing with him. The women he's speaking about complaining about his delivery or trying to reverse his point at man, you're welcome. And then another comment says, I was supposed to disagree. He's telling the truth. Women just don't want to hear it. And yeah, a lot of comments on here was, kind of probing the man to see if it was true or not. But for us, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see if, what we feel about the issue as well. So I'm going to start with you, Ronnie, with the guy in 7. Do you feel like good women pass around good men all the time?
Yes. I was on Genesis channel yesterday. We were having a conversation how I was telling them how today women don't really want a traditional man. Now there was women on the panel on the Genesis show, Genesis After Dark. A lot of them say no. A lot of men don't know what a traditional man is. Because I say majority of the time they focus more on money. That's the whole concept. And she's like, no, when they look at the definition of traditional man, it's pretty much traditional man, hold traditional value, open up corridors, that the stuff like the tedious stuff. But I'll say no. But if you look at the full definition, most of the time everything focuses around money. Now, when it comes to a good guy, women they pass those guys along. Remember, I always stated it, and I'm gonna stay true to that. Rather people may not agree with me or not. Women like the Pookies and the Rays. I just said I've been saying that from the get-go since we always talk about relationship on the channel. Like that's what they prefer. The good guy, they consider that good guy as weak, not able to stand strong, not able to put women in their place. So they overlook that guy. The guy can be very nice, very charming, very tall, handsome, whatever the case. He may have all the categories of what they think women would actually prefer, and still get overlooked by the guy that's like a Future, or I'm just using that example, or like a Young Thug, you name it. Those guys get all the attention, which I don't understand. I don't get it, but hey, that's how the society is in the United States. That is because when you go outside the United States to Canada, overseas, is a total different game. Go ahead, Hakeem.
I 100% agree with you. And to the point that I've said this not directly, but in so many words. How many men out here who are single, who could be good husband, don't get choose for X, Y, and Z? I always make the joke of my homeboy at Jeffrey Lube, the guy who working at Walmart, the guy who working at the warehouse. Now it's even more worser. It's the guy who's the firefighter. It's the guy who's the paramedic. They don't make enough. They're not good. Now, there was a point that there's this guy, I don't know if you ever watched the podcast, Tonight's Conversation with the guy with the glasses who dropped some gem. He always say, and he says, he bringing it to context, he say, it's the women now are choosing who they want to choose. It has nothing to do with the men. They say all men are bad when a lot of y'all choose the same kind of men. When there's really good men, you don't like him for certain reason. He's overweight. He's too short. He doesn't dress nice. We can go down a list. He could have a good job, love God, and good to his mom. It don't matter.
For me, I'm just gonna say it like this. I feel like a lot of women who've been in a lot of bad relationships, they really don't know what a good man looks like, or have the characteristics of what a good man has as well. There's plenty of good men here in the United States of America. There are plenty of good men out there, and women don't know what they look like or look at the characteristics too. There's sometimes you see on social medias or out here, by looking at a good man, they just could look by this appearance in general and thinking, like you said, if the appearance is not right, he's not a good man. And I'm not talking about you gotta wear a suit or anything. Just wear regular clothes. You don't have to be flashy. Just wear regular clothes. I'm talking about clothes you shop at discount stores. I'm talking like at Marshalls, Marshalls, maybe Macy's a little bit, but Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Ross. Stuff like that. I feel like sometimes women they gotta look at you if you're a little flashy. You shop at Burberry or Gucci or something like that, they think it's like, oh, okay, if he wears the clothes, he wears these expensive clothes, maybe that makes him a good man, which is totally not the case. You be a good man making 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 6 figures on whatever, But to me, money doesn't define you if you're a good man or not. There's specific characteristics that should make you a good man. Period, point blank, general. And I'm coming to break, I'll break a little bit down of what a good man looks like, He's good to his family, he's good with his mother, he's good with his friends and everything, he makes sure he takes care of himself properly and everything, he might give back if he wants to and everything, and he's trying to just build himself up as best ways he can so he can look for a proper wife or a long-term relationship in general. This year, 2044, like I said, women do not know what a good man looks like. They can watch YouTube videos, they can watch shorts from YouTube, Instagram, whatever. They could look at us and they can hear us. We can talk about what a good man looks like, but every time we tell what a good man looks like, the characteristics, it's always, no, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not what. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not true and everything. We can say this 1,000. Me, Hakeem, and Ronnie can tell you what a good man looks like, what the characteristics of a good man looks like and everything. We can say this for 1,000 a time, but most women or some women or women in general, you can just say these things what a good man looks like, but it goes out one ear, it goes out the other because. Like I said, they've never seen it before, and then also when you tell it, they really can't comprehend, and it kind of put it in the visual of what a good man looks like. So, yeah, man, I'm the third person I would agree with you, both of you gentlemen. There's a lot of good men out there, period. Either they're on social media, if they're not on social media, either they have like a blue collar job, white collar job, any type.